First, we are going to see about teaching. So that is what is the meaning of teaching. The information and content to the people. Teaching as the facilitation of the people by the teacher in the art of planning. We are the facilitator to the students for in the learning. So we are facilitating what we need to the learners. We are helping to them. Teaching as a social act of influencing people by the teacher. So we are helping to them to change and to act as a social animal of the people. So we are the teaching as the social act of influencing people by the teacher. Teaching as doing anything that might lead to learning. So teaching as doing anything that can possibly through the teaching. So we are making them to do anything through our teaching. The next. Probability of success. We have the responsibility. Responsibilities, we have the accountability. Nowadays, we need this accountability. That we are the success or failure of it is predictive and prospective. The higher the aptitude, the higher the chances of success. If the teacher have the high aptitude, means we have the higher chances of success of the people. So nowadays we need the higher teaching aptitude among the teachers. Next, the levels of teaching. Now we are dividing the levels into two: content and communication. Content in the yes, sir.
Ma'am, excuse me.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sir, say. What, sir?
Ma'am, your voice is not clear, ma'am.
Prasida, ma'am. Sir, Ramakrishnan, sir.
Yes, your voice is clear. No problem.
Yes,
you can start.
Your voice is clear and your screen is also visible, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. Sir, please check your mic.
I request everyone, ma'am, excuse me, ma'am. I request all the participants to wear a headphone, ma'am. That will be fine. If it is going to be a headphone, you will be very clear with the voice.
And check your mic, sir. All of you.
Thank
all
you,
the
ma'am.
Please check. Okay. Okay, ma'am. Okay, thank you.
Yes,
now, shall I continue?
You can continue.
Thank you, sir.
Continue. You can continue.
Okay, sir. Levels of teaching. Levels of teaching is divided into two: content and communication. Content. We are delivering the content for using these three levels. We know that the cognitive domains, three domains: knowledge, understanding, and application. And knowledge, understanding, and application. Cognitive domains, affective and psychomotor domain. We are using. Through delivering this content, we are as a teacher we are using these three domains. Cognitive domains means memory level, knowledge level. We are using for delivering content for in the basics of memory level. Then we are using the understanding level for affective domain. We are using for that affective domain. The next psychomotor domain. That is the reflective level. So we are, as a teacher, we are delivering the content using these three levels: memory, understanding, and reflective level. So for delivering this, we are using instructional technology or teaching technology. When anything else we are using, then communication is dividing into two: verbal communication and non-verbal communication. Verbal communications. In the output, we are expecting the direct behavior or indirect behavior. We are using that verbal, and non-verbal means on task or off task. We are using the non-verbal interaction in the teaching to the people. The next, teaching learning process. Teaching learning process is a continuous one. It is a meaningful and effective only in the application of skills. We are having the more than 100 teaching skills. BK Posse quoted more than 100 teaching skills. At the time of delivering the content teaching, we are using the teaching skills. Which skill we need? Students need that for that content. We are applied that teaching skills. That only that our teaching learning process will be effective. And skills for teachers. Here I will mention about 6 things only. We need that as a teacher. We need this teacher leadership skills, decision making, creativity skills, sympathy and empathy. Also, we need humanities. Nowadays, we need more important the human values, humanity. That is also one of the skills for the teachers, and communication skills. So these are the skills more than needed. Nowadays, the teachers, we need these skills. So now I am going to discuss about that types of leaders. Types of teachers. There are 3 types of teachers are there. One is autocratic, democratic, and laissez-faire. There are 3 types of teachers are there. First one, autocratic, means teacher dominance or authoritative people. So for that, now I'm going to show a video in 2 minutes only. Can you?
பாடத்தை எல்லாரும் படிச்சிருக்கீங்கன்னு நினைக்கிறேன். இப்ப நான் நடத்தின பாடத்துல உங்களை கேள்வி கேட்டேன். அணுவின் துகள்கள் யாவை?
புரோட்டான், நியூட்ரான், எலக்ட்ரான்.
கையை கட்டி போய் சொல்லு.
புரோட்டான், நியூட்ரான், எலக்ட்ரான்.
சரி, ஓசான். குமார், நீ சொல்லு. ஐன்ஸ்டீன் வாய்ப்பாடு என்ன? என்ன பண்ற? உனக்கு தெரியாதா? பாடம் நடத்திட்டு இருப்ப என்ன பண்ணிட்டு இருந்தேன்? நான் உனக்கு தொண்டை தண்ணி கொடுத்தா கத்திட்டு இருந்தேன். நீ சும்மா பத்தி யோசிச்சுருக்கியா? அவன் தலையை பாங்கடா. பள்ளிக்கூடம் வர பையன் தலை பையா இருக்கு. என்ன ஏதாவது பிடிக்கீங்க? அவங்களாம் விட்டுனா வீட்டு அனுப்பிங்க. என்ன இங்க சும்மா வந்து உட்காந்து போவாங்க, அப்பா அம்மா அனுப்பிட்டாங்க. வெளியே போ. போய் கிரௌண்ட்ல பக்கம் சுத்திட்டு வா. நீங்க ஊரை சுத்தினா உனக்கு புத்தி வராது. போ. எல்லாத்துலயும் பெயில் மாறுவாங்க. மகேஷ், எழுந்துரு. எழுந்துரு. என்ன பேசிட்டு இல்லையா? இந்த எழுந்து கேட்டா என்ன சொன்னா?
கேட்டுக்கா தப்பு தப்பா வேலை இருக்கான்னு சொன்னான் சார்.
சொல்லு. தெரியல. சொல்றது வெக்கமா இல்ல உனக்கு? தினம் காலையில படிச்சா தானே போய் சொல்ல முடியும். நியமமான மாதிரி தூங்கிட்டு இருக்க. ஒரே புத்தி தான் கிடையாது. கேள்விக்காக வெளியே போ. இந்த கிளாஸ்ல நீ இருக்கிறது நாயக்கே இல்லை. வெளியே போ. நீ வெளியில தான் இருக்கணும். என்ன பார்த்துக்கிட்டே இருக்க? ஏன்னா
this is a kind of teacher, autocratic. They are the dominating in the class. They are authoritative. They only full control. They have only full control, not consider about the students' behavior and mind also. The next type of teacher is democratic type of teachers. They are accepting people's ideas and views. So now I am going to show you a video for democratic type of teachers.
யாராவது அடிக்காம சொல்லுங்க யாரும் சொல்ல போயிடாங்க. முதல் ஏன்னா என்னோட பேருக்கு பக்கத்துல நம்மளோட பேர் எழுதி வச்சிருக்கிறேன். என்னுடைய 12 வருஷம் சர்வீஸ்ல வாத்தியாரா காக்காது உங்களுக்கு ஒரு நண்பன் நண்பன் தான் யாரு? நீங்க நல்லது சொல்றீங்க கட்டு கட்டு அதால நண்பன். அதே சமயத்துல ஒரு வாத்தியாரி கேட்கலாம், எதுக்கு சொல்லலாம். நீங்க எனக்கு முன்னாடி போனீங்கன்னா உங்களை நீங்க முன்னாடி வந்தீங்களா அது எதுவுமே அப்படிதான் அப்படின்னா பேசக்கூடாது. காரணம் நமக்கு
This is second type of teacher. This is the third type of teacher. Lazy parents. That means they are the selfish, not much interested with anything else. They are selfish and lazy also. For that, I am showing another video for showing the lazy fairy type of teachers.
கோதி மரத்தடியில இப்படித்தான் தவறுறாரு. புரிஞ்சுதா? நீங்க செமிச்சியா அது தெரியும்.
So these are the three types of teachers: autocratic, democratic, and lazy fairy type of teachers. So we think about that, which type of teacher as we are. So the students are more likely to the democratic type of teachers. So for accepting people's ideas and views as a friend, as a guide, philosopher up to the students. That only they are liking. So we change themselves as a democratic type of teachers. Now we are going to see learners' characteristics. Here I am going to discuss about four characteristics only: social, emotional, cognitive, and moral characteristics only. So learners having the more characteristics. Among that, I am going to discuss about these four characteristics about only. So we are considering to them in the development of their. So we consider these characteristics in our mind. So characteristics of adolescents during the development, they have that more sexual social relationships. So adolescence is marked with too much sex consciousness, resulting in sexual social relationships So we have considered in this in our mind. The next, during sacrifice their self-interest. During adolescence, loyalty becomes very much pronounced, and adolescents are in a mood to sacrifice their selfish interest for the greater cause of the group, society, and nation. We use these characteristics in the development, for nation development or social development. We use these characteristics. For examples, we show many events in our society. Then third one is friendly relationship. So adolescent stage is often marked with increased friendly relationship. So we expect the teacher as make with the friends. So we can consider this friendly relationship. The next fourth one is emotional behavior. Emotional behavior of the adolescents dominates with social characteristics and qualities. The last fifth one is social interest. There is too much diversity in the adolescents regarding their social interest. So during the development of adolescents, these are the characteristics we consider in the teaching learning. And also in the development of their social development, we have some roles as a teacher. We act as some role of teachers in social development of the adolescents. Adolescents may be taken from time to time to people, places like museums, sports, and places of historical importance, etc., to observe social interaction. So then only they can also develop their social interaction among the people. Next, people engaged in different economic activities or occasions may be invited to school or colleges for giving a description of what they do and how useful their working is to the nation. They will enable the adolescent to be acquainted with those around them in the society. And the next, we have to act as a role. Adolescents should be acquainted with the social events like celebration of birthdays of leaders and national events, national programs. We are allowing to them celebrate in that. The next, school programs or college programs should be full numerous co-curriculum and extracurricular activities in which adolescents meet, cooperate and learn from each other's personality. And the last one is stories depicting self-sacrifice made by great men for the cause of general good may be told to adolescents so that they are motivated to rise above petty goals and work for the betterment of the humanity. So we are considering we are acting as the role in social development of the adolescents. Next is the role of teachers in emotional development of adolescents, providing equal treatment irrespective of consideration of wealth, status or gender of the adolescents. Next, using dynamic and progressive methods of teaching and learning, we use some more dynamic methods in our teaching. Love and affection as the part of teacher to be made the basic of work. Love and affection we need in the development of their emotional behavior, the balanced emotional behavior of the teacher himself. We also having the emotional maturity, emotional behavior, balanced emotional behavior. Then only we change and create a develop among the people. Creative and democratic classroom and school discipline and healthy physical conditions in the school, due regard to individual differences of the adolescents, due regard to the individuality of the adolescents, adequate provision for a variety of co-curricular activities, provision of sex education also, and rich varied curricular. We give rich varied curricular we give when in the development of their emotion. Now the role of teachers in cognitive development. So as a teacher, we need to develop their cognitive level, knowledge level. For that, cognitive abilities include abilities like sensation, perception, imagination, memory, reasoning, understanding, generalization, interpretation, problem solving, and decision making, etc. So we consider these among for in the development of the cognitive knowledge level. In fact, most part of the school college programs relax to mental development. So that we consider this development. The adolescent learners to reason and seek answers to how and why of everything rationally and scientifically. Power of critical thinking and observation is much developed. So power of critical thinking and observation is much development. They are more creative and
Voice is not audible, ma'am.
okay, sir. Okay. They are almost critical of everything. So they develop a lot of imagination, which becomes the beginning of the artist, inventor, philosopher, poet, and writer, etc. So in the adolescent period. So we find out here cognitive abilities and develop among them. So in the next we have the role of teachers in moral development. So it has been stressed again and again that nothing can be more helpful in modeling the adolescent's moral behavior than the teacher's own context. The teacher has to set a high standard of moral behavior before the adolescents. We are the role model, we are the motivator. So we only first developing moral behavior in between them. Then only we can develop among the students. So then now I'm going to ask what is the meaning of teaching aptitude? What is that? In our point of view, what is the meaning of teaching aptitude? What is the teaching professional attitude? So now I am going to test your teaching aptitude by asking 4 questions among you. I am going to ask 4 questions. You give the answer through your chat box. Now I am going to ask 4 simple questions to you. You just give the answer through the chat box only. Thank you. Now, can you visible my screen?
Yes, ma'am, it is visible.
Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
This question, can you see this screen? Can you see this screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, we can see.
Okay. Now I am asking to the first question. Now the question number 1. How do you put a giraffee into a refrigerator? Please give the answer through chat box only. Now I am going. This is the first question. How do you put a giraffee into a refrigerator? Just you answer in the chat box only. Prasita ma'am, please check the chat box.
By putting it, by opening the door, ma'am.
Okay, very good.
And
Then
one more reply is fold and put it.
Okay.
Dr. K. Vijaya has responded, open the fridge and keep. Shamala has responded, open the door. Ms. Jaya Kavita has responded by opening the fridge. And one Sugantamal ma'am has responded, take a photo and put it inside.
Very good.
And Ms. Jaya Kumari ma'am opening the door. Aarti Arun by opening the door.
Okay. The total 90
sir has replied, opening the door.
The total respondents 90 means we have 90 answers. Different answers we get 90 different answers. Now we check the answer. The correct answer is open the refrigerator, put in the giraffee and close the door. So this is a simple question, simple answer. The question is whether you tend to do simple things in a overly complicated way. So in a simple question, but we are thinking in a complicated, overly way. So then next I'm going to the next question. This question number 2 is, how do you put an elephant into a refrigerator? How do you put an elephant into a refrigerator? Now you can give the answer through the chat box. Type the chat.
Open the door, take the giraffe out and keep the elephant inside.
Okay, very good. Any
And
other answer?
Parveen sir, that was replied by Venkatesan sir, and Parveen has responded, take the giraffe out and put the elephant inside.
Okay, very good.
Dr. K. Vijaya has also given the same answer.
Okay.
Ms. Dhanam has also replied the same answer.
Okay, good.
And Ms. Shyamala has responded, take a snack, wrap it and put it inside.
Good, very, very good. Super.
Okay, and Daphne ma'am has responded, open the fridge and take the giraffe out and keep the elephant inside.
Excellent. Okay, we are getting so many different answers. Now we are going to check the answer. The wrong answer is the refrigerator, putting the elephant and take the elephant. Correct answer is, open the refrigerator, take out the giraffe, put in the elephant and toast the food. This is the correct answer. This tests your ability to think through the repercussions of your actions. So now I am going to ask that question. Question number 3. The Lion King is hosting an animal conference. All the animals attend except one. Which animal does not attend? Can you reply? The Lion King is hosting an animal conference. All the animals attend except one.
Mercy ma'am has responded the elephant. Sai Kumar has responded the elephant because it is in the refrigerator. Dr. Akilan has responded the elephant was not present. Dr. Jayashree has also given the same answer. Subhanya ma'am has also responded the elephant because it is in the fridge.
Very good, very good.
The fridge.
Very good. Right answer. We are going to check the answer. Correct answer. The elephant. Because the elephant is in the refrigerator. Remember, this tests your memory. So we are going next. This is tested your memory among 3 questions. Now I am going to ask the last final 4th question. Okay, even if you did not answer the first 2 questions correctly, you still have one more chance to show your abilities. Question number 4. There is a river you must cross, but crocodiles inhabit it. How do you manage it? Please put your answer in the chat box. There is a river you must cross, but crocodiles inhabit it. How do you manage it?
Ma'am, they have not started responding, ma'am.
Okay.
One sir has responded, it depends on the aptitude of the person.
Okay, good.
Ma'am, Yuvarani ma'am responded, all animals are in meeting.
Responded, no problem. Yeah, since all animals are in the meeting, the river is empty.
Oh, very good. Super.
And Yadin sir has responded, because the crocodiles went to the marriage,
Good.
they can cross.
Okay, good. So, anybody can say the crocodiles in lockdown. So lockdown is here. So we can move without. Okay, good. Fine.
Rubina ma'am has also said all the animals are in the meeting, so no problem.
Good, Prof.N. Thank you. Now we going to see that answer. Check the answer. Correct answer. You swim across. Why? All the crocodiles are attending the animal conference. So there is no crocodile in the river. So we can able to cross the river. So this is the correct answer. Very good. Those who are attending and sending the answers, excellent. This is I'm just testing your memory level and ability levels, and also your professional aptitude, teaching aptitude levels. This test whether you learn quickly from your mistakes. So first question, if you said wrongly means you can learn from that. You give the answer to the second questions from those questions. You are very good, excellent answer, replying correctly. So this is a type of survey. Not I am conducting the surveys. The John Anderson, according to Anderson, he conducted a survey among the peoples and consulting worldwide. Around 90% of the professionals they tested got all questions wrong. So among professionals, 90% of the professionals give wrong answers, but many preschoolers got several correct answers. Among that, Anderson Consulting says this conclusively proves the theory of the most professional have the brains of a 4-year-old. So we have to change our memory level, our brain level. So change into which type of students we are going to deliver. So 4-year or 14-year-old or 20 years old, which type of students we are going to teach. We change our brain and everything so to the people. Then only we can able to teach properly to them their level. So this kind of test will be useful for you, I think. Now we come to the slides. Next heading topic. Factors affecting teaching. What are the factors affecting teaching? So here the 6 factors I am going to discuss about these 6 factors. Teacher factors, learner factors, support material, instructional facilities, learning environment and institutions. So which type the teacher factor means what are the factors? Their gender, age, personality, socio-economic status, knowledge, ability, language, their institution, attitudes, and experience, etc. So these teachers' factors is affecting their teaching. The next, learner factors. Learner factor means students factor. Students their fatigue, family background, poor IQ, their delinquencies, etc. That also their IQ level, their interest sort of also affecting their teaching. Then support material. Support material means the resources, technology or books, etc. Which material we are going to use for our teaching. That also affecting the teaching. Then instructional facilities. Instructional facilities means methodology. Which method we are going to use for our teaching. That also affects our teaching for select. So properly select our methodology. Teaching methodology is more important. Then learning environment. Learning environment is fulfilling the need and satisfaction of the students. So good positive environment we create. Before going to teach, we create the positive learning environment for the students. Last factor is institution. School or college for supporting them for the effective teaching and motivating them, encouraging them for the teaching. Then that also affects our teaching. So these are the factors affecting teaching. The next I am going to discuss about methods of teaching in institution of higher learning. So methods of teaching is dividing into 2. teacher-centered methods and student-centered methods. I'm not going to discuss about this in detail, but I'm going to say that methods only. Teacher-centered methods means traditional method, that is lecture method, team teaching, lecture cum demonstration method, tutorials, seminars, etc. They are the full control. They having the full control. They are teacher dominating methods. These are the methods. The next method is learner-centered method or student-centered method. That is example of this activity method, heuristic method, project method, assignment method, role play, etc. So this is learner supported, learner centered. They are the dominating in this method. So which method we are going to use, which one is properly effective in the our content. So which they need or which will we fulfill in the content delivery. We choose this right method for delivering the content. So offline and plus online methods, nowadays we are using these methods. Online methods, you know that about offline method means of all traditional methods. In the before slide we have discussed about the traditional teacher-centered method. Online method means Swayamprabha, MOOC, etc. So many courses are available in this online. For these methods, we are delivering our content using the teaching methods. So we choose which method is useful, teach online or offline, use properly. Now I am going to discuss about 10 skills for modern teachers. Nowadays, so as a modern teacher, digital teacher, e-teacher. So the e-teachers need these 10 skills. Modern teachers means e-teachers or digital teachers need these 10 skills. Then first one is commitment. So we first fix our commitment. We are the teacher professional. So first we should commit in our teaching. So we should properly teach. Then preparation for our teaching. We should prepare for our effective teaching. Then organization. We arrange properly. The organization is more important. The next tolerance. So in our during the teaching, students will something tolerate among them. Will be storytelling methods. Nowadays we need more storytelling methods. Not only the delivering the content, we should give some stories among the students. Then open for questions. Ask some questions, allow them also ask some questions in our teaching content. So ask them to ask some open questions. Then that also having one of the skills need that teachers, modern teachers. Then also innovative, technology enthusiastic, social and geek. These are the 10 skills we need that modern teachers. So we develop these skills. Then who succeeds as a teacher? Which one will be succeeds? Who succeeds as a teacher? Love for the professions. We are as a teaching professionals. We love our profession. Then only leads as our successful teacher. Then inculcate spirit of national service among the students. Follow your teachers. We have some role model teachers. We follow their footprints for developing our teaching methodology, style, etc. So we follow our teachers. Then be free from idleness. We accept and welcome the idleness. Be free from our surrounding environment or situation, anything else, from our parents or relations, friends, and from students. We accept their idleness also. Treat your colleagues as equal. So we don't go that any superiority complex or domination. We no need that. Treat your colleagues as equal to them. Then be free from ego. Don't have any ego. I'm a teacher. I'm a leader. I'm a thing with that. No need that. Be free. Just be free from ego. believe in truth, beauty and goodness. These all the characteristics only lead to lead success as a teacher, effective teacher. So we should follow this. Then that's all. My teaching aptitude topic is over. I think nearly. This is my profile. Time up. Thank you very much. So again, is there anything else? Any questions? Any suggestion? Anything else?
Yeah, participants, if you ask any questions, please unmute yourself and ask to her. Participants, if you ask any questions, please unmute yourself and ask to her.
Is it audible? Hello?
Yes, ma'am, it's audible.
Hello. I am Dr. S. Guru Abhi, Assistant Professor of Education, University College of Education.
Yes,
Thoothukudi.
welcome.
Dhanavadi ma'am, your presentation was nice. It's really appreciable. You've done a variety of thoughts and aspirations in your presentation. It's really appreciable. It's amazing. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Madam.
And also, I thank TNTU for organizing such a wonderful program.
Hello.
Thank you, ma'am. And sir.
Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
Hello.
Yes, ma'am, yes, ma'am.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Hello.
You are audible.
Audible.
Ma'am, I'm Alekia Chalamuri. It's a fantastic presentation, ma'am. We could learn so much from your presentation.
Thank you.
Ma'am, I have a question.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, how can we relate this pedagogy to teaching aptitude? Do we have any link in between or any relationship between pedagogy and teaching aptitude?
Ma'am,
anything else,
not only the pedagogy, whatever we are going to teach, we have to develop our teaching aptitude skills. Then only we can able to teach anything. Not only the pedagogy of English, Tamil, history, bioscience, maths, mathematics, no need that. Anything else, what we are going to teach, first we have to develop our teaching aptitude. Then only we can able to teach whatever. Thank you, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Hello, Dhanavadi ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
I am Vadivu from St. Thomas College of Education.
Welcome, ma'am.
I inspired a lot from your teaching. It is very appreciative and initiative work from you. So, hats off, Dhanavadi ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Is there anything else, any suggestion, recommendation or questioning else, anything else from you? Ma'am? Prasida ma'am?
Yes, ma'am. Participants, you can come forward with your doubts. If there are no doubts, we can just hand over the session to Ramakrishnan sir. Participants?
Ma'am, good morning.
Yes.
Yes,
Ma'am, good morning. I'm Dr. Sundar. Ma'am, Dhanavadi ma'am, good morning, ma'am.
Good morning,
Ma'am, it was wonderful session. It was wonderful session. Thank you so much for the presentation.
Thank you, Sundar sir.
Ma'am, I have a question, ma'am.
Yes, sir.
I'm from Tyagarajar College of Preceptor.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Now I'm on.
Ma'am, I have a question.
Yes, sir.
Even though if you are more aptitude, when we have the key for the teaching, still we can't keep the students engaged and enthusiasm. How to make it happen?
So, through our teaching methodology, teaching style, I already told the 3 types of teachers. The democratic type of teachers only can able to make them fulfill their need and satisfaction. So, through our teaching style, methodology only encourages our students. If I have more teaching attitude interest means I love and affection with our profession means I give variety of activities to the student. Otherwise, I will treat as a lazy fairy type of teacher means I will self-oriented, not teach anything else, just you copy paste and then so. So for engaging our students, we use variety of teaching methodology. We change for that which we are choosing which type of content we properly select the teaching methodology.
Fine, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Wonderful session. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Sundar sir.
Hello.
Yes.
Madam.
Yes, sir.
கேக்குதுங்களா மேம்?
கேக்குது சார், சொல்லுங்க சார்.
மேடம், the methods of teaching in institution higher education.
சார் உங்க பேர்
Dr. M.
என்ன?
Devam from Dr. M. Devam, Assistant Professor, Department of Education, the Gandhigram Rural Institute, Deemed to University, Gandhigram, Dindigul, ma'am.
Welcome, sir. Welcome, Devam, sir.
Welcome. Nice presentation, madam.
Thank you, sir.
Madam, the methods of teaching in higher education institutions, small suggestions to include in upcoming presentations.
Yes, sir.
You discussed only teacher-centered methods and student-centered methods.
Yes.
Nowadays, in higher education institutions, the methods of teaching classified into content-focused method, participative method, cognitive development methods, affective development methods, and psychomotor development methods also. They are classified into further, ma'am.
Oh, excellent, excellent, sir. Very good. Okay. In the future, I will include that also, sir. Thank you, Devam, sir.
Okay. Thank you, madam. Thank you.
Okay. What about all your questions are over? Participants, do you have any questions? You can ask. Otherwise, shall I wind up?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you. Jessica, ma'am, shall we wind up this session?
Sir?
Wait.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Yeah, thank you, ma'am. This session was really nice, ma'am. Now this session is hand over to Mr. Ramakrishnan, sir. Sir, you can proceed now.
Okay. Very good morning to all the participants, and thank you all for having spared your time and coming and participated. Now I would like to clarify one thing from the title itself. It is aptitude. There are two terms, aptitude and attitude. And in aptitude and attitude, which one is changeable, which one is not changeable? Can anyone answer the question? Which is changeable, which is unchangeable? Aptitude or attitude?
Aptitude.
Which is unchangeable? Which is unchangeable? Can you answer my question?
Attitude will be unchangeable and aptitude can change.
Who said this? Can you name? Okay, I would like to give a. Actually, attitude is changeable. Attitude may differ from time to time. At childhood age, you may have attitude of becoming a good person with money and law, etc. But after becoming rich, your attitude may change. You may look for peace, or look for some more interest, but that is changeable. But aptitude is unchangeable. Aptitude can be developed, but aptitude cannot be inculcated, because aptitude is psychophysical system. Aptitude is a psychophysical system. In aptitude, both your brain as well as your physical discipline, both should go in hand towards a particular skill. That is aptitude. I would like to answer to a question of Mr. Sundar from Raja Prasad. There are differences. That means, if you go and see the aptitude, there are a number of teaching aptitudes. The teaching aptitude test will test whether you are having teaching aptitude or not. And that is why, again, I would like to clarify. Aptitude is something different. You should have basic psychophysical and the teaching profession. Suppose if I said you have a mechanical aptitude mind, your mind as well as your body should be inclined towards that mechanical part of things. That is attitude. What is basic?
Sir, headphone is voice echo it is. Variation,
and skill of effective blackboard, all these skills. A teacher should have all these skills naturally, his mind as well as his attitude, as well as his physical systems go hand in hand towards teaching profession. Generally, we can consider him as having teaching aptitude. If a person is having teaching aptitude, that would be really nice.
Hello?
And no student will show any behavior. His classroom management will also be very good. Okay, that point one thing I would like to say.
Hello, sir. It is echoing, sir.
And you said, community development, and psychomotor development. And these are three stages different from age to from child to adult. Because you may
Hello, excuse me, sir.
Hello, sir. Your voice is not clear.
Sir.
My voice is clear.
Sir, your voice is echoing.
My voice is echoing.
Please use the headphones, sir.
Yes, sir. Your voice is echoing.
Okay. So if you now is it okay? Hello, now is it okay?
Much better. Yes. Thank you, sir.
Okay, all of you mute your audio. Okay. So anyway, I thank Dr. C. Dhanavati for giving a nice presentation. And she has shown visuals, video, visuals, and also she has asked questions, asked the participants to respond to her questions by using chat bags. And I'm very happy and that this will continue. And as age goes by, we will improve our presentation and improve the technology that we use. And I thank all the participants for coming over here. Thank you so much. Thank you, Dr. Dhanavati. Thank you, Prasida. Thank you, Mr. Rani. And thank you all the persons who are part of this program. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, great. Thank you, Dr. C. Dhanavati ma'am and Dr. N. Ramakrishnan sir and everyone. We appreciate all the participants being here. Once again, thanks for joining us today and we will see you next time. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, madam.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you for coming. See you in the further meetings also. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you, ma'am, for your presentation.
Hello.
Thank you, ma'am.